So let's look at this part here where we're looking at 15.3 area, perimeter, and volume. For Coursebook 9, number 1, work out the area and the circumference of each circle. Give your answer to the correct one decimal place. So we need to work out the area and the circumference. So by reading the questions, we need to identify what we need to do, area and circumference. So for the first one, question 1A, radius is 8. So with the radius of 8 centimeters, I can easily find the circumference is 2 times pi times 8. And then area will be pi times 8 squared. Pi r squared for area, circumference is 2 pi r. So 2 times pi times r. We need to correct the answer to one decimal place. So that is the accuracy that we need to have. So 15.27, which is also equal to 50.3. Area is just 201.06. 201.1. So A done. So let's look at B. Radius is 15. Circumference will be 2 pi 15. And then area would be pi 15 squared. Because pi r squared for area, so this one we can do it. 94.248. 94.2. 15 square. 706.86. 706.9. Centimeter. C. Radius 3.5 meters. Circumference would be 2 times pi times 3.5. Area would be pi times 3.5. 21.99, 22.0, 38.48, 38.5 meters, square meters. D. Okay, D is a little bit different. Diameter is 12, so we need to find the radius. 2 radius is equal to 1 diameter, so radius is equal to diameters divided by 2. 6. Circumference, 2 pi 6. Area, pi 6 squared. Type it in your calculator. If you can round it, immediately round it in your calculator partially first to show the examiners that you actually did your part. So 6991, 37.7 centimeter. This one is the same thing. 113.097, 113.1 square centimeters. Question E. Diameter is 9. That makes radius 9 divided by 2, 4.5 meters. Circumference 2 times pi times 4.5. 28.27, 28.3. Area, pi 4.5 square. I like to use radius so that both of them, I can just use them as it is. I don't need to keep changing the numbers. So I prefer to use pi r square and 2 pi r. Then E of F. Diameter is 25 millimeters. Radius will be 12.5 millimeters. Circumference 2 pi 12.5. Area pi times 12.5 squared. If you want to use pi times diameter for circumference, it's possible. Just have to be a little bit more cautious. And area would be yes, that is for question number 1. Question number 2, work out the area and perimeter of each semicircle. So trick question here for semicircle, you need to identify that there's a center of the circle, you got your radius here, you got your radius here, 2 radii makes 1 diameter. This is a semicircle. Area would be pi r squared divided by 2 because it's just half a circle. However, perimeter is a little bit different. Perimeter, we need to calculate 2 things. This one here, as well as this one here. And then the half a circumference. So radius plus half a circumference. So half a circumference is here. Is actually 1/2 times 2 pi r. So it's actually just pi r. This one I can just plot it in here. So for understanding's sake, perimeter of the semicircle is just 2 radius or 1 diameter plus pi r. Pi r is because it's half a circumference. So let's look at number 2. Radius is equals to 6. So I can just put in everything like what I said just now. Area is just pi r squared divided by 2. And then circumference is radius plus pi times r. Two decimal places. Oh, sorry. 2 decimal places. Okay, I need to change 5, 4, 8, 7. The circumference should be 13 point. All right. That's for number 2A. Let's look at 2B. Radius is 10. Area is, you need to square it, then times pi, then only divide it by 2. Circumference will be 10 plus 10 plus pi 10. Okay. And then the bottom one will be pi times 10. 51.4159, 51.42. Right. Continue. Question C. Radius is 4.5. Area is pi 4.5 squared divided by 2. Circumference is 4.5 plus 4.5 plus pi 4.5. Right? ABC, done. So let's look at question D. Diameter is 18, radius is 9. Circumference, 9 plus 9 plus pi 9. Now, let's look at E. Question E, diameter is 24 millimeters, radius will be 12 millimeters, area will be pi 12 square divided by 2. 226.19. Circumference will be 12 plus 12 plus pi 12. And F, last one. Diameter is 3.6 meters. Radius will be 1.8 meters. Area will be pi 1.8 square divided by 2. Circumference will be 1.8 plus 1.8 plus pi 1.8. Okay, done. Now let's continue with number 3. Work out the diameter of each circle. Give your answer the correct nearest whole number. So here you can actually use circumference equals to pi multiplied by diameter if you want to. You can use 2 pi r if you want to, then find back the diameter, but this is faster. So A, you can just write pi d is equal to 56.5. Diameter is 56.5 divided by pi. Pi. Whole number. So we just need to find the whole number here. A is 18. Okay, C. D. 2. So the E. Pi D is equal to 6.28. Let's try to get done. Let's get E there. And last one, F. Four. Done. So continuing with number 4. Give your answer to one decimal place. So we need to know that every time we want to calculate this, area is equals to pi r square. So if an area, for question A, if an area is 238, means pi r square is equals to 238. R square is equals to 238 divided by pi. R square is equals to 75.7577. Then R is equal to the square root of the answer. 8.7 is one decimal place. Right, then let's look at B. Pi r square is equals to 117. R square is equals to 117 divided by pi. R is equals to 117 divided by pi. 37.2423. So the answer 6.1. Only one decimal place. Let's see. Pi r square is equals to 19.6. R square is equals to 19.6 divided by pi. R square is equals to R is equals to 6.23887. Square root the answer. 2.49 will be 2.5. BC done. DEF. Six point 16 divided by pi. Square root it. E 8.99 will be 9.0. F 7. Now, number 5 is a problem question already. A circular ring has a circumference of this. A circular ring means a circle, a ring that is a circle. Work out the radius of the ring. Circumference is 5.65 centimeter. 2 pi r is equal to 5.65. Pi r is equal to 5.65 divided by 2. R is equal to 2.825 divided by pi. R is equal to 0.899225. R is equal to nearest millimeters. This is in centimeters. So millimeters will be here, so 0.9 centimeters. This is the millimeter part, okay? Millimeters are here. So we just round to that nearest millimeters. So let's look at number 6. Area of a circular pond. Area, circle, 21.5. area 21.5. Work out the diameter. First, find the radius first. (21.5) divided by pi. 6.8437. R is equals to square root of it. Diameter is equal to R times 2. Multiply this by 2. 5.23208. Nearest centimeter will be meters. Centimeters is here. Circumference of circular disc. Circumference, circle, disc is 39. So circumference is equal to 39. 2 pi r is equal to 39. R is equal to 39 pi divided by 2 pi. So you can actually do that. Just take 2 times pi, get the answer, and write 39 divided by the answer. Immediately you get your radius. 6.207042781. We need to find the area, which is pi r square. Area is equal to pi. 6.207042781 square it times 121.0373342. Nearest square centimeters. Area. Now we have to work out compound shapes. So as you can see, the first one here is actually a triangle and a semicircle. So you can just write A and B. Area A, area B. Area, so we're looking for areas of each compound shape. So since we're looking for area for 8A, shape A is a triangle, so half times base times height, 48 centimeters square. And area for B is a semicircle, so pi r squared divided by 2 pi r. Okay, r is half of 12 because 12 is the diameter. R is 6 squared divided by 2. 56.55 square centimeters. So the total, just add these two up. 104, 2 decimal places, 55. That's the answer. For 8, let's look at B. B is a square and a quarter of a circle. So quarter of a circle for B. Area A is quite easy, 4.5 times 4.5, we get our answer. 20.25 square meters. Area for B is actually a quarter. So I just take area of a circle divided by 4. So the radius is 4.5. So pi 4.5 squared divided by 4. 15.90 plus 20.25. Total is 36.15 square meters. Question C. Also two shapes. One is a big semicircle, one is a small semicircle. So question for A, big semicircle with the radius 28. Pi 28 squared divided by 2. (1,231.50) square millimeters. Area for B is a small semicircle with a diameter of 28. So our radius will be 14. So 14 square. Still divided by 2 because it's a semicircle. (307.88) square millimeters. Total will be, you just add them up together, 1539.37. And the last one. Last one here, there are, well, I'm going to join these two shapes as A because it's two semicircles makes one circle. And I can also join these two triangles into a rectangle. So this is area B, area A. So for area A is just pi r squared. Radius would be 3.6 divided by 2 is 1.8. Area B would be half times base times height times 2. So that makes a rectangle. Two triangles make a rectangle. So I'm just going to use 3.6 plus 2.8. Sorry, times 2.8. If you don't believe, I'll just copy the triangle out and I'll show it to you. So if I take this triangle here, yeah, and I just put it to the other side, it looks like this. So it makes it a rectangle. So that's what I mean. So 1.8 square multiplied by pi 10.179 3.6 times 2.8 10.08. Can add them both up together. Total 20.26. Yeah, when you round it up 259. Square centimeters. And that's it.